Welcome back to Natural Body Man. We have another episode. My name is Chris, and I love to help you live naturally healthy and safe. Okay, on this episode, we're going to talk about our health. Yes, our health. Health is very important. Many consider it the most important commodity, the most important asset, the most important virtue that a person could possibly have. So once people don't have health, they realize it pretty quickly, very quickly usually. So today we're going to talk about four main components to lead into longevity, the longevity of one's prosperous health. Okay, because health is longevity. It's a longevity of quality living, quality being. These four components include, but are not limited to, your habits, your purpose and passions in life, your reflection and what you worship. And this one's a little bit relevant, irrelevant, but your risk for cardiovascular disease and cancer. Okay? And if we take a look at these four singular aspects, and we can check mark off the boxes that we're doing decent, average, or a little better, or good, then we're on a good path. We're on a good path, and our chances are we have a higher chance of longevity of life, a quality of life. Listen, you may not become a millionaire or a billionaire or a pop star singer or a CEO of a company, or you might not create a company that may be worldly known or recognized or nationally known. But I can tell you, I've trained a lot of elite individuals, and a number of the elite individuals were very wealthy, were very known, but their health was lacking. Their health was lacking, and that was a whole lot. That meant a whole lot, someone's health. And, I've been sick before, and I realize it. When my health is taken from me, it sucks. So, habits. Number one. Notice what you're drinking. What are you drinking? Are you drinking mostly water? Are you drinking Old Milwaukee? Are you drinking, soda? If you can, say that you're drinking mostly water, then you got a good habit there. What are you eating? Are you eating mostly pasta and steak and pork? Are you eating vegetables and salad? What are you eating? Now again, some of us with a different blood type O, or those people may need to eat meat more often and things like that. And as long as their activity, that's the next question. What's your activity? Are you very active? Because if you're really, really active, sometimes that doesn't help us. If you're really, really active, I've seen a lot of people so active that it ages them. It ages them. And those people that are constantly eating protein, animal protein all the time, animal protein has nitrogen in it. And nitrogen, you need to drink tons of water, and it needs to cleanse itself out of the body, the kidneys and liver, the animal protein. And that's hard on the body. And there's research that we've seen that people wrinkle faster eating too much animal protein. Okay, so these are things we have to ask ourselves about the pH balance, the alkalinity and the acidity. And as we know, vegetables and fruits are very alkaline, more water porous. So they're good. And of course, protein can be a very good thing for many of us, but if we take it to excessive levels and we're having barbecues every single day, be careful. This is up to you. This is up to you. It's what you want, but we're just pointing it out. Okay. Also, many people, they like to take supplements. And taking all these protein shakes, and then they're having all these stomach aches all the time, and they have diarrhea, and they're constantly farting. So if you're one of these people that's taking all these protein shakes and you're constantly having diarrhea and farting, then come on, we're about health. Are you about health? So there's only a point where you start going to vanity too much, and it doesn't make sense. because, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't make sense. So steroids, supplements. Yeah, if you need steroids and you're over 45 years old and if you take a little bit of steroids, okay. But if you're 20 years old trying to pump out your muscles more, taking steroids, then I'm sure you ask yourself the question, is it more important for me to look better or have better sports performance and have a higher chance of not having good health? So we have to ask ourselves these questions. Habits also go into mentality and emotional being, spiritual wellness, and social wellness. So, you know what I'm saying? To have good socialism, to have good advisors. In the Bible, it talks about a ruler cannot make a very good decree without a number of advisors. So that is very important too. Second one is purpose and passions. Many people will live this life, and in the back of their minds, they want to do something. But you know what? Many people will never do it. They'll have in the back of their mind exactly what they want to do, their passion, but they'll never do it. Okay? So if you are living in your purpose and passion, then you're doing the right thing, and that's very good for your health. Okay, third thing. Okay? And purpose is the same thing. It's your purpose. Purpose, passion, the reason you are alive, the reason of our existence, the reason we are evolving our soul entity inside ourself. Okay? Inside myself. I speak for myself. Okay? Number 3, reflection. How often do you reflect the day? Sometimes it's very important to see, to look at the overall day, whether it's every other day, every week, every month, every year. Every business always usually takes an inventory to understand, where their profit margins are at. So take an inventory of your overall health, of your wellness, of your mindset, your positivity. There's many different activities that you can do. There's tons of books out there. We even put videos. Count 5 things every day that are positives in your life, that are different every single day. And it trains your mind to be positive, to gear in positive perception, especially in times like these. Okay? So, worship. Are you living for more than the dollar bill? Are you living for more than material means? Is there something much more invoking and more powerful and empowering in you than, material and lust and things of this nature? And so worship is very important. So to see what you believe in. Is it just nature? Just spending a little time in nature a couple times a week could have a great positive impact for your overall well-being. Or praying to the divine source that you believe in. Okay, I personally pray to my divine source, Positive Energy Almighty. Positive Energy Almighty. Okay, number 4, risk for cardiovascular disease, cancer disease. Okay, your risk factors. So we take a look at your waist circumference, which we have in another video. Okay, and you can check that video out. If you're a male and you have over 40 inches, or a woman over 35 inches, you're at a higher risk for heart disease, as noted by the Journal of American Heart Association. Okay, and there's a number of other research studies out there that have very similar findings. Okay, so if you're under 40, good, keep it up. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a woman under 35, way to go, keep it up, keep it up. There's been some research to show in a Harvard Health, a medically published study with JAMA in International Medicine that males are 2 times as likely to have heart attacks. Okay, so that sucks, man. So we got to get a move on it, gentlemen, and a lot of times everybody exercises, but people get hurt, so they stop exercising. So you got to pace yourself. Don't train too hard. You see all these coaches and people on TV jumping around, not even stretching, not even doing their dynamic stretches. And then you see all these people getting hurt in CrossFit and everywhere getting hurt. So, know your limits, know your age, know you're capable of anything still. But you need to have a wise counselor, a wise coach, and a strategy, and you need to keep inventory, okay? Keep inventory, yes, sir. Risk for cancer, it sucks. So, let's do our best not to use the microwave as much, use the oven a little more. Don't get too close to technology all the time. Keep your phone far away when you go to sleep at night. Keep it at least, 7, 8, 10 feet away. If you don't need your phone on you in your pocket, you don't have to keep it there. You can keep it in the car. You can leave it at home. Pretend like you're living in 1995. I do it all the time, so you can do that. And you can take a look at other factors like, the measurements, the body fat, the BMI, and these are all precursors, to see our risks for heart disease. So you can go in on that. You know what I'm saying? Your waist divided by your hip ratio, or your waist circumference is even more important. Many studies have realized that. So listen, all in all, I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy this time in your life. Things are a little bit strange, kind of awkward, a little bit weird, and I'm sure we're growing together, and we're going to be stronger. We're going to be better. We're going to love one another more. We're going to prize our moments that we have together with one another. All right? Yeah! And remember always to have fun and to exercise. Yeah! Yeah.